about something super important, and that thing is all about knowing your numbers. So what you want to achieve first of all has to be realized, and then we have to take massive action. So if we don't know what we want to achieve, we have no idea how to put together a plan to get there, which means that all the actions that we take are kind of throwing mud and hoping that we will actually get some results. Understanding where you want to be and then mapping out the journey is absolutely key. So what I'm going to be asking you today are some questions. Okay, what questions do you need to answer to create the freedom practice that you want to have? All right, so first of all, we need to understand that knowing your numbers is absolutely key to about 80% of the journey, really. If you don't plan, nothing's going to happen. So first of all, I want you to think, what annual revenue do you want to have for your accounting, bookkeeping, or financial coaching practice? What annual revenue do you want to have? Have you sat down and gone, in the next 12 months, I want to bring in this much revenue? Think about it, write it down. The next question is, what monthly recurring revenue do you want? So what our annual revenue is might be different from our monthly recurring revenue, because we might have project work, we might not charge monthly recurring. There are lots and lots of different reasons. So we want to have monthly recurring so that we have excellent cash flow. That might be different to your annual. Write it down. What monthly recurring revenue do you want? Then we've got to work out, what profit do you want? Now, depending where you are in your business stage, you will have different profits. So when you're in dream up stage, you have no profit because you have no money. When you're in startup stage, you tend to find that there's not a lot of profit because you're not making a lot of money. Then you go into growth stage. And when you go into growth stage, you'll probably find that you are putting a lot of money back into your business to grow it. Then you go into scale stage, and that's all about leverage. And when you're in the leverage stage, you tend to earn more money, but not spend more money, and that's really nice when you can do that. So there's a big difference between growing and scaling, huge difference, and one of them gives you more profits than the other. Then I want you to think about, what percentage of compliance, advisory, and leverage services do you want? So do you want to be advisory one-on-one, leveraged advisory, and that's something I'm going to be sharing with so much with you. I'm so excited about sharing that with you in the next few weeks about what leveraged advisory is. It's a whole new thing that I want you accountants to be considering, please. Or do you want to do compliance? So what percentage of compliance, advisory, leverage do you want? Have you ever sat down and gone, oh, I want my practice to be 50% compliance, 30% advisory, and 20% leveraged advisory? But actually that would all be the other way around, because leveraged advisory is amazing. Okay. Then what size team do you want? Now, I don't want a big team. I run a leveraged advisory business. It is beautiful. Our team is a team of 10, of which only about 4 of us are proper full-time employees in the business. The rest are subcontractors and people that we outsource work to. We have a really nice size team, and that gives us high profits. What size team do you want? Because if you're offering compliance, how are you going to get that work done? Do you need an in-house team? Are you outsourcing it? What size team do you want? How many times have you thought about this? Have you thought about this? Okay, what hours do you want to work? I don't work Fridays, and I don't like working Mondays very much. What about you? What do you want to do? Do you want to work Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and do you want to have high revenue? Because if you do, then your offering needs to be leveraged advisory. You cannot have massively high revenue and not do any work if you're offering compliance, especially if you're in the beginning of startup stage or you've only been around for a couple of years, because you're stuck in the weeds doing the work yourself. So getting clear on what hours you actually want to work will help you create the practice that you really want to have. Okay, and then why do you want all of this? Why do you want those hours? Why is it that you want to work those hours? Why is it that you want only a small team or you want a big team? What kind of advisory do you want to offer? What kind of compliance? What kind of leverage? Why do you want to offer that? What will that give you? What's the impact of doing that? What profit do you want? Why do you want that profit? What monthly recurring revenue do you want? Why do you want that monthly recurring revenue? And then what annual revenue do you want? Why? If you can attach a why to it, you will be able to make it much, much easier for yourself so that you can then really enjoy the journey you're about to go on. Because whether you are a new or established firm, you have to spend time actually building your practice. And if you don't spend time working on the practice, you're really not going to have the life that you want to have. So you need to answer these questions to get complete clarity, and then you can put together the plan. If you haven't put this together, then it doesn't matter what you do with your business, it's going to fail because you have nothing that you're aiming for. You need to have your numbers sussed. So let me know which one of those questions has been like an aha moment. Let me know below in the comments whether or not you do actually monitor these things. Do you know what your annual revenue is? Do you know what your monthly recurring revenue is? Do you know what profit you want? Do you know what percentage of compliance advisory leverage that you want? What size team do you want? What hours do you want to work? And why do you want all of this? Make sure you're super crystal clear. Let me know below which is your favorite question, which one motivates you. Let me know why you want the practice that you want to have. And if you would like some help growing your practice, actually not growing, scaling and leveraging your practice, then let me know. Comment Momentum below and I will share all the details about Momentum 2.0, which is coming in May. I'm so excited. I'll catch up with you all soon. Have a great day. See ya.